drip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they're getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch, tell them run it up. SOS. 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 I got you, yeah. SOS. Thought you was a threat. I do real life, do no tip for tat. On the internet, we don't do that. See, I've been a threat, and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that we don't cash checks. I don't owe no debts. I've been through that. See you, SOS. 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 See you, SOS. Need a life vest. Need no mic check. SOS. 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 See you, SOS. We don't talk checks. We get to it. We get to it, yeah, we do it, yeah, I go up. We influence, yeah, see me moving, yeah, I glow up. Every time I show up, I can flip my switch out. They're like they know us, but they know dog, I'm big dog. Asking if it's still a flex, say they better go ask Booyah. Never think I'm gon' check, better pull up like whoa. Come to place and I'm the best, I ain't worried about none who y'all. 24, no rest, stand on business, I'm too tall. Thought you was a threat, I do real life, do no tip for tat. On the internet, we don't do that. See, I've been a threat, and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that, we don't cash checks. I don't owe no debts, I've been through that. See you, SOS. SOS, SOS. See you, SOS. Need a life vest, need no mic check. SOS, SOS, SOS. See you, SOS. We don't talk checks, we get to it. All in for the jackpot. Every time I want the last shot, championship ring. Went to starter from a mascot, went to rollies from a G-Shock. Brand new kettle, no teapot. You should know I don't play. Go sicko mode like I'm T-Scott. Eagle vision from the treetops. Went to image from a green dot. Never had no limit, but I had some Reeboks. Keep it humble, but the fee's not. In the game, no free spots. But I earn what's mine. Nothing less, I'ma shine. SOS, thought you was a threat. I do real life, do no tip for tat. On the internet, we don't do that. See, I've been a threat, and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that, we don't cash checks. I don't owe no debts, I've been through that. See you, SOS. SOS, SOS. See you, SOS. Need a life vest, need no mic check. SOS, SOS, SOS. See you, SOS. We don't talk checks, we get to it.
Good morning all. Yes sir, hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Let me make sure everything's working. It is. And yeah, let's get it. Let's see what we have going on for today, calendar wise. Today's gonna be Wednesday here. We've been CPI for the Australian dollar, otherwise pretty clean again. We have FOMC members speaking later. But yeah, pretty relaxed coming into the end of the month. Only till tomorrow we have a bit of unemployment claims. And then yeah, pretty easy. Nothing really too hectic. Markets are kind of like in a risk off mode. End of quarter, end of month. A lot of rebalancing of portfolios, which we're seeing. So yeah, let's get into see what's going on with the analysis and everything like that. And we'll take it from there. So let's start with gold here on the daily time frame. So daily time frame here, previous daily closing bullish after yesterday's rally. We had breakout around 6 p.m. Dubai time, 6:30 actually p.m. Dubai time started to break out. Now we're retesting this previous 4-hour resistance. We didn't reach the daily resistance yet. Previous 4-hour closing bearish, mixed session bias, but kind of looking like that higher low, higher high type formation, just like a choppy range. So I hope we don't get stuck in the range like yesterday in London. That was full manipulation. Very dangerous yesterday in London session. You know, would have eaten up a lot of people in this range trying to take impulsive sells, impulsive buys. Absolutely game over. But what's nice is we do have a good pullback at the moment. This is yesterday's range, so I want to be above this range for buys because that's where we had all our headache yesterday. So if we can get above this previous 15 range, so we put YTD for yesterday, YTD range. If we can get above here, would be nice for buys. 1 hour candle closing bullish can also give some buys. We are testing the previous 4-hour resistance. We haven't tested the current 4-hour resistance, which I would prefer to be tested. It would be nicer for that to be tested. So that's a threat. That's a threat for sure. Ideally, change of structure from here would be great. I kind of like in the back of my mind, I'm planning, okay, what if I just take it based off a 1 hour, 50 pip stops, 50 pip target, whatever, just base it off the 1 hour. But I don't have this previous 4 hours like a protection level there. You see that? I have no protection from that level because it can do this. If it wants to be nasty today, we could get that. That would be your better buy. So I mean, it's you know, it's a threat. It's a threat. We'll have to weigh up the risks. Let's wait for the close. Since we are mixed session bias, would I consider selling on a setup 2? That's also an interesting question. You know, I mean, we could sell back to that previous daily resistance. Problem is we're selling after the support is made. I just hate being back in this range. You have to understand where we are. We are back in the most inconsistent zone there is from yesterday's price action. It sucks. Let's see. I need to see closures here. I need to see. I mean, maybe there's a sell back down, but I need to see closures. I need to see closures, then I can consider. Now, looking at DAX here on the other hand, believe it or not, DAX has closed where? Above the resistance. Still, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, we still have not been able to leave this resistance. Right? So, still closing above the resistance, still bearish. 4-hour time frame is bullish. DAX has just been in this really choppy area for the past 2 weeks. No content, like we're literally in the same spot. In the past 2 weeks, since the 15th of August, we've moved only 100 points, which is nothing. 100 points is nothing. I mean, DAX used to move 100 points in a session, let alone in 2 weeks we've been stuck. So mark this 4-hour support here. We have this previous one as well that we're crossing through now. One hour pushing down nicely, 30-minute pushing down nicely, 15-minute pushing down nicely. Is this an option for sells? Is this an option to take pullback buys back up? That's what is running through my mind. 1 hour looks good. 30-minute we have a big mess here. 15-minute we have that same mess. $4 minutes for this candle to close. 5-minute candle just closed below here now. Not the best close. It's lagging at the moment. Yeah, still lagging on broker as well. Damn, full stuck. Look at this. No candle. No candle yet. No candle. Broker just made a candle and now it made a candle there. So yeah, just super low volume that shows. Whenever it lags like that to make a candle, like literally that was almost 1 minute. 1 minute. Just about to ask, anyone noticed lag on video? YouTube is smooth? No, it's lag was the actual candle. The candle was lagging. That's what was happening right now. It took almost 1 minute for that candle to form. So that's pretty nuts actually. Showing you how low volume it is. So yeah, YouTube is smooth. YouTube is 3-4 second delay as well. So that's why it gets to be smoother. Saw you on Instagram a few days ago. Now I subscribe. Yeah, I just made a post on Instagram. I'm trying to get the Instagram algorithm moving again. So if you guys can go to Instagram and see if I come in your recommended and leave a like on my new reel. Just see if that works or not. I want to see if that works. The setup 2 sells, yeah, I just need to see where it closes, man. You know, if it's closing deep, I don't want to take it. This range here is super nasty. Yesterday's range is super nasty. You know, and we have to see how this closes. If it's even going to be worth it for 16 pips, you know. Should we push it for 16 pips? So yeah, let's go back to DAX here. Plans. We will see. Maybe potentially buys back up from one of these supports here. 4 hour. If we get back above the 4 hour, we could see some buys, especially on 30-minute. Sells are kind of playing out as we speak. Very low volume here, guys. Look at this candle. Just stuck. Just stuck. I mean, not moving at all. Look at this. This looks like... You know what this looks like? When a meme coin launches. Who has ever traded meme coins? Right? This is how a meme coin looks. Right? You know, when a meme coin... It looks exactly like the meme coins. Rug pull. Right? So that's the type of volume. You can imagine what type of volume we're getting right now. And DAX, definitely nothing confidence inducing. I mean, look at it on my broker. Does this look healthy? That's on my broker. Does that price action look healthy? That's not healthy at all. You do not want to be... I mean, what is that? Look at this. Imagine you're entering. These are candles, by the way. This is 3 minutes of candles. So there's just no volume here. Right? It's moving, obviously. But look at this. Look at this gap. Look at that. Like, this messes you up heavy, guys. Spike on this broker, no spike. Look at spread widening now. Spread is widening slightly because of no volume. So if you get stuck in a position, say you're in sells, right? Keep this in mind. If you're in sells, okay, suddenly you end up in 5-point drawdown with a gap. You don't even get a chance to manage. So just super low volume end of month here. And whoa, my spreads just widened to, you guys have to see that live if I can catch that again. My spreads widened to like this much. You know, which is not the open yet. So we have to wait till the open. But I want you guys to see that if it happens again. Because that was absolutely crazy. Why such low volume? You think the market's waiting for something? End of quarter, end of month. Very normal. You know, people are rebalancing their stock portfolios. We're going into the last quarter of the year. People are not really wanting. They're going to be rebalancing, consolidating, and then ready for next month. Next month, if this is the case, we should see some pretty exciting movement if we get the volume back, because it's kind of like a holds you back and then reinstalls the volume, right? Which is exactly what we want to see. But let's see this open here if it brings some volume here. So a little bit of volume coming in here. So yeah, we'll see how this develops. If the volume picks up, we'll be tradable. But for now, at least we identify this now. If we identify this now, we can stick to another pair like gold here. Gold doesn't seem to have a volume problem. We are moving nicely during Asian session, so it's not a problem on gold. Right now, gold leaving this rejection wick. 30-minute closing bullish, no bottom wick. 1 hour candle, no bottom wick as well, but bullish candle. For me, the 5-minute wick fill here is too aggressive. Not a trade I really want to take. I mean, this is like the ultimate aggressive trade. You know? Ultimate aggressive trade. 22 for 21 going on the flip. There is one instance I will take this on the flip, is if this comes, breaks the high, grab liquidity, then flips. Exactly what's happened here. Because this is the trade I took yesterday and it worked out. But what was key about this, even here, for us, even here, every single time it's done this, and I want you guys to take note of this. You ready? Time number 1, we made a high. The candle that came closed bearish, next candle went bullish, broke the high, then we got the move down. The second time we came up, candle made a high, closed bearish, nothing broke the low. We first broke the high. This was nasty. We liquidity grabbed 1, 2, 3 times, then finally it went. So that's why here I waited for change of structure, liquidity grab to the high. We broke the high here, liquidity grab, change of structure here, and then retest and went down. So today I need to see the same liquidity grab, because why should I sit here and say today will be different? What do I have? What do I have in my probabilities, or what do I see today that will make something different? I don't. We are in a 4-hour uptrend. Price is making higher highs, higher lows. Daily has closed bullish. If anything, we are more bullish than bearish. So I should be taking as maximum confirmation as possible and not be saying, being arrogant and just be like, you know what, this shit should go down. Boop, press sell right there. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, give me a second. Just need to answer this message. Listen to it. Give me 1 sec. I think there's still a month until end of quarter. Am I wrong? September, October, November, December. No, I think I'm right. Unless I'm totally wrong. Unless I'm just stupid. Which hopefully I'm not, but anyways. Seems like I am. 1 month. So what? Quarter 3 is October? Okay, fair enough. Then I am stupid. So no, end of month. But that's actually worrying then to see so low volume end of month. But it's uncertainty because of the Fed. We have some heavy thing. That's not helping, you know. That Trump is trying to fire someone. I sent you a DM a few days ago about your course. I don't think you saw it. Man, they go into spam and I check my spam like once a week. So you can ask any question here though, man. That's the best place. That's the best place. So anything you want, ask. Bro, what's your spread on DAX and gold? Does it matter? It does matter. My DAX spread is 0.5 points. My gold spread today, I haven't checked. Gold spread is 0.8 pips. Alright, let's see what DAX did. Oh wow, there was actually volume that came through here. That's just, see, it's just impossible to trade these conditions. Like, that's the perfect thunderstorm. Check that out. But how the hell are we supposed to know? We have to look at shitty price action and all of a sudden it comes in. I mean, it's impossible to trade that with proper conviction. Impossible. But great setup, man. I would have taken that 100% of the time if I didn't see some sketchy price action like that before. It's a perfect thunderstorm. Anyways, I appreciate everyone showing up to stream. Make sure to leave a like on the stream. Only 200 of us in here. Can get the likes up to 100. Would appreciate that. And yeah, let's get it. Thanks, man. Just want to level up my trading game by being part of your group. Yes, you're welcome to. All you have to do is join the waitlist. And for the last couple of days of the month, you can see here, I'll be accepting people. So if you're planning to get in this last couple of days, so that's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. These 3 days, well, not 3 days, 4 days, you guys will be immediately accepted because I know some people like to be billed end of month. Some people want to be in for the new month. So if you apply now, you're just going to be accepted for these last few days. So you don't really have to wait. So just hop on the wait list. It's very simple, straightforward. Go to the website and follow, just press join now, and then you're welcome to be part of it, man. There you go. Any questions you have, you can ask me. What do you see on GJ? GJ is a mess, man. Look at this choppiness. Man, GJ is just a mess. 4-hour resistances everywhere. I wouldn't really touch GJ at the moment. Yeah, that's an absolute mess. Too much BS on GJ. If you're going to try to take anything, oof, we don't even have clean ranges today. You need to be trading from the bottom of the range or the top of the range. Buys above here can work with volume. You do have a little bit of a clean range, but we have all this daily resistance above here. You have this 4-hour resistance right here as well. So if you're taking a buy above there, you're looking for something above here, which can work. That would be the only plan, but be careful of breakouts. I'd prefer this to pull back as deep as possible, create clean candles, and then take a buy, you know, with the mixed bias. That would kind of be my idea on GJ. USD JPY looks way cleaner than GJ actually, so we should keep an eye on this today. Previous daily doing what? If previous daily can move out of this shitty range, it will actually move somewhat nicely. But we have some volume today in USD JPY, it seems. Let's see 4-hour. What 4-hour looks amazing close, man. That's a great close. That's a great close. I don't mind USD JPY too much today. 1 hour did fake out though. So we're seeing a pullback, which is healthy. We do need a pullback right now. This is our previous range. I want to know where our previous range is. PR. And then we have this one here. So we did successfully fake up back into the range, which is not the best. But this could be just, you know, we pushed up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles in a row. So 8 candles in a row, you know, especially 30-minute, almost 8 candles in a row. Little tiny pullbacks. It's not out the ordinary. 15-minute chopped its way towards the upside. It's not a big deal. So something closing above the previous resistance would be a buy option setup number 2 to try continue past the high. It's the first time we've actually gone past the high here. So I feel like if we create a support here and get back above 147.825, we can actually take buys towards the upside. You know, so that would be the plan. If there's just like a big volume candle come, then we can just look for setup ones. Very clean candle here. Even behind that is a clean candle. So actually USD JPY looking clean today. If it just actually goes in one direction and not chops, meaning like we've gone up now we go down and we do all this, it's going to be good. You know, we have this daily bearish, which obviously can open the door to sells. So for sells would actually be, we would be caught out. If sells were to play out, we would actually lose unless we can get break even. But if sells are to play out, we would see something like this. Unfortunately here we would take buys and then the sells would come through. So we would lose the buys here if that was to play out. But if we're looking at the analysis here, there's slightly more case for buys because we're having that 4-hour break of structure, which we haven't had actually. You know, every time we tried to close above, it failed. We never broke highs here. We broke highs. We're pulling back now. So it's not the worst. So I think there's a little bit more, but we have to see how it forms. Harry, do you send confirmation of application? Yeah, of course. So if you apply, what ends up happening is once you're accepted, you get an email acceptance, plus you'll get an email with instructions, and you'll get a DM in WAP as well. You get all of those. If your payment fails, then you have to check your emails, check spam, because sometimes people apply, but their payment failed. If your payment fails, you'll get an option to update your payment details. If you don't, you lose your spot, obviously. So gold getting back above our buy zone, but the one thing I don't like is that no bottom wick. It's a threat. I mean, this is ridiculous on DAX, guys. So it makes such a nice move, but now we're back to making gaps. It's impossible to trade an asset like that, you know, because this is all going to mess you up. Impossible to trade something like that. Just pure mess, you know. Gold has bottom wick. Good. Let me check broker one sec. I was complaining about DAX. So let me check broker. Yes, we do have a bottom wick. That's very positive news actually for our buy scenario. It's a nipple wick, but it is a wick indeed. So 3 minutes for this candle to close. We will see if this candle wants to close above here. How nasty does gold want to be today? Does gold want to be super nasty and fake out after creating this? It's possible. Remember this range we're dealing with. It is definitely possible to get a fake out and stopped out there. I'm actually wouldn't be surprised if that happens. What just happened on DAX? Who knows, man? Who knows? This is just moving extremely random. $80 key level. Yeah, we would be able to trade to that. It's a little bit above. Where is it? Yeah, there. Be your like mental break-even spot. It never was a problem in the past. So one thing you need to study about key levels is if you're in a key, if you're trading to a key level, look what it did there at the past. If nothing's been happening there at the past, it might not be too important, you know. Still, you should consider it. But my point is that you can expect price to push through it. 1 hour no bottom wick you have on broker for me, for others as well. Okay, thank you. I did something wrong. I'll try again. Yeah, make sure you're clicking the right buttons here. You know, you will know fast because remember, for these last few days, I'm going to be accepting people directly. So literally after stream, I'll just accept. Still application. So if you put a shitty application, doesn't mean you get in. So far this month, I've only rejected 3 people. One person put in their application high. I don't know what he's trying to do there with high. Literally just put high. I feel like these people just put a random card and see if the system will fail. They think that they can get in for free or something. $38 seconds, not looking like a bad close too far unless the last 30 seconds it just, you know, does some bullshit we've never seen before. Which it's looking like it might do. Last 18 seconds. But we shall see, we shall see. We need a bottom wick here. We have a little bit of room still till 80. It's a tight break even, guys. Tight management. Let's see the bottom wick that's formed. Just a nipple so far. Needs to give us something a little bit decent here. Come on, gold. 27 pip stops. 27 pip target max. See if you can just flip here and make a bottom wick would be good. I don't have one on broker. It is a gap down, but I want a bottom wick. Still nothing yet. It's about to break the highs on my broker, but I have no wick. So it broke the highs there, but no wick. Especially at this range, I can't trust that without going down first before going up. Just breaks all my rules, especially into 80, guys, huh? Into key level, no bottom wick. If I lose that, then, you know, I'm just gambling at that point. I'm just gambling. Yeah, not sure what to do there. If you want to take it without any of those confirmation, of course, that's your choice. Setup is a setup. But it's not the way I trade, unfortunately. Unfortunately, just catching me out like that last seconds. Took a break if I see what happens. Yeah, totally your decision as well. I have one pip. I mean, I don't even have a pip. If I had a wick, would be okay. At least something, man. Give me something. Just show me that price is going down first before going up. You know, give me something, man. You know, I have to follow broker because then when do I break it my rules again, right? Because if I do it now, I have to break it again. Right, if I say today is okay to go without bottom wick on my broker, then when is another time to go okay? When is it okay to go again without a bottom wick on my broker? For a second time, you know? So you have to choose and make a decision based on what you see. And I'm gonna go based on what I know. Can't say unfortunately, you have to follow your rules, way to go. It's facts, man. It's just frustrating. Like, it's just such a small thing that's just not happening. Like, look at it. It's almost at TP here. And it's my trade that I freaking plan all day, and it just gets tiring a little bit when, you know, it's like 1 centimeter, you know? I don't understand why, you know, and it's frustrating when you have to follow your rules, you know, because you want to break them, but every time I break them, I get punished because this is my money. I'm deserved. I'm the one who planned this today. I'm the one who said wait for the sells. I'm the one who said I want something above here, but your rules are your rules, and it's the hardest thing as a trader, especially when it's that easy of a move. And then all the moves I'm getting involved in are involving me to be sweaty trades, you know. This one is so smooth, man, so smooth. Literally broke the high, already 22 pips in profit. You're chilling, all because I have to wait for one rule, and this is the time it wants to make you break the rules, you know. Like, look at that, just no bottom wick there. What can I do? Just waiting.
Harry, let me ask you this. Normally we want 2 levels of protection for our stop losses. Here we have a really strong level of rejection that's behind already up and down moves. You marked it as yesterday's range. Would that be considered as the first level of protection, and then the second one would be the 15 resistance, so we can kind of make the stop loss a little shorter?
No, because, you know, we crossed through twice, so yes, it is, but it's not as strong as this and that, right? Okay. Which is these 2 levels here. Okay, right?
Thank you.
These are stronger. But yeah, you're right, it is a level there, but it's not enough to just put your stop loss in the middle of the candle, let's say.
Well, yeah, you know? It wouldn't be just one, but I mean, like,
you have to still keep it there.
Still there. So okay, thank you, boss.
tiny bottom wick like the one on your Tradingview would be fine. Yeah, man. If I just had something to just show me that price has made a bottom wick, especially at the 80 key level here. Being at the 80 key level, I don't want it to go tap 80 key level, that be the liquidity, then I get fucked with the move moving down and then lose the trade, and there's no way to manage. Because, you know, it's really hard to get that like that. I might have missed what you said. You can see my broker here and you can tell me if that's a nipple wick for you. I'm going to zoom in as much as possible and you can make your assumptions. If that's enough of a bottom wick for you, I don't even see a wick there. I've zoomed in multiple times. I just can't. For me, that's nothing. But if it's for you, valid, then it's a valid trade. It's the one I planned. I just have that last part of my equation I have to follow. It's just you have to standardize. It's just annoying because people don't see that. And then I'm the one who has to get the hate. But people don't realize that if I do this now, the next time my broker has a bottom wick and Tradingview has no bottom wick, then I take what broker says. You see? You have to standardize it because I'm not here taking 1-2 trades. I'm here trading for years. And when you're trading for years, you have so many trades you're taking time after time, you have to standardize it. And it's hard. DAX might set up for buys. Screw DAX, man. Such a random pair it's moving right now. Terrible PA. You have no clean ranges for buys. All of this previous 5-minute resistances until we get above here. Once we get above here, it starts to open up. Yeah, it starts to open up. That's okay. Sticking at the plan has made you wealthy. It has, but it's just, you know, it's hard to explain. It's like, you have to take the positive of seeing how disciplined I am, but it doesn't mean I'm not frustrated, because when you sit here and do the work, you want to be paid for that work. Now, I know long term I won't be paid if I break my rules. That's the caveat. And it makes me calm. I don't get annoyed or feel like I have to jump in a trade right now. But it's kind of like, just give me the freaking bottom wick, man. Especially, you know, all week it's been doing that. Not doing that, but doing these type of things in different scenario. Whether it's just open pushes, whether it's a gap, whether it's a spike, or here just no bottom wick. Like, let's go find a candle in the last, you know, 100 candles. Go and calculate how many candles did not have a bottom wick, and you'll find it's a small percentage. I mean, this trade is an easy trade, right? You can see this. You just literally take the trade. You're chilling now. TP or SL. TP or break even. You just leave it there. I mean, it didn't hit a 1-to-1. You could close early at this previous level. It makes sense to do so. But if you're trying to grab the 1-to-1, you know, now you're just waiting for structure to form. Doesn't look too healthy the way it pushed up quickly like that. Normally when it pushes up quickly like that, you want it quickly to go to TP as well. So probably you get break even unless you close early there. Yo, man.
Yo, with the M30 as well, I see broker and Tradingview has no bottom wick. Does that also still invalidate the position? But even though the new M15 closed with a kind of like a weird nipple wick.
Well, yeah, this is the weird thing. So you don't have bottom wick here. I have bottom wick there. So that's the difference. So that's why you have to standardize it to one. Always follow just one. So either follow broker or follow Tradingview. You just have to standardize it because that will make your results equal. Because you guys can see, sometimes Tradingview has a wick, sometimes broker doesn't. The trades still sometimes play out. Sometimes they don't. So you just have to standardize it. So it's over a long amount of time. It will all level itself out.
I also remember watching your no candle wick webinar about how price can actually go retest and make that bottom wick. Imagine if it hits key level, 80 level.
Yeah, that was the threat, right?
and then it makes that M30 bottom wick there.
And you're
grabs
stopped
liquidity,
out.
then shoots up. Yeah, exactly.
Then you're still. Because like we have done that from here, right? This is from that 80 level, see? If you draw a line, that's where this liquidity came from. So when something opens no bottom wick next to a key level, it raises my eyebrows like, do I really trust that? Or is that going to go up? Because how are you going to manage, right? Remember, we're entering on straight 1 minute candles. So the minute we tap 80 level and we come back down, you can't manage. Our stop loss is going to be, I think, somewhere here. Like literally, once it breaks the structure, you know, it's clean sailing. This is the trade where if you lose, it's an FU candle, right? So you really just want that, okay, can we get the bottom wick to go down? Show me that price is ready to go, and then we are off to the races. Which should give you enough liquidity to even hit 1-to-1, which is kind of failing to do so now. It's not over yet. It was a good push to begin with, which is nice. So there's not really much to complain about the push. But if you add the bottom wick, then you even have more liquidity. So you probably have a higher chance for it to hit TP in that instance. Which is nice. It's exactly what you want.
Harry, also, bro. Pip Labs V5 on the 30th? Question mark?
We don't know yet. We're pushing very, very hard. Yesterday, we just bought an OpenAI integration. We got ourselves approved for that. So you guys better not, because we saw some of the expenses. It's very expensive. Up to $200,000 per month. And if that's the case, then that's game over, man. I do not have $200,000 per month expendable income. I need to start popping 1,000 lots and charging $1,000 per month for my group. And even then, I won't have, you know, that's not even enough.
Don't worry, Harry. I'll see if the Albanians can help you with that cost. See if they can run your Pip Lab servers for you.
No, it's okay. You can control. They don't just randomly take that money. You control it. You control it. So it's based on demand and volume, but the volume that we're gonna be running, anyways, it will be capped anyways, right? We don't think it's gonna be anywhere close to that.
Bro, but it's looking good though. I can't lie. V5 is looking very promising.
Excited for it, man. Should be fun. 1,000 lots? Yeah, not 1,000 lots. Maybe like 200 lots are good. Yeah, that's always been a goal for mine, is to trade 100 lots. Which is fucking scary as hell, man. Like, let's say I was to take gold, right? So with 100 lots, how much is my risk on gold? $28,000 today? Shit. But then you make $28,000 at TP. I mean, it's insane numbers game, man. It's an insane numbers game. It's just there. Like, it's just... Can you believe to be able to generate that money, all you have to do is just change a lot size? Like, it's nuts, man. It's absolutely nuts. But it's the hardest thing to do. Or I should just be like a demo trader, all these gurus, and just do it on demo account, but flex demo accounts. Hi, how much you got in NY watching? 200 people in NY watching. 200. NY is not worth it, man. Definitely not worth it. No one's asking quality questions. Same people show up trying to free boat. Sorry to say, but anyways. But I'm doing it as a special, you know? Give them something. It's like you're giving yourself a promotion. What if you hit the losing streak then? How painful. Like, that's a career ending. I've had that happen to me, but I wasn't risking enough for it to end my career. But one time I was risking $250 and I jumped to 1,000 straight. Right? I jumped to 1,000 straight. I think your channel is shadow banned. It's not shadow banned. If it was shadow banned, then it's impossible that this video would get 37k, and then this video that I posted here would get, let's see, 173,000. 173,000. It's impossible. Let's see yesterday. Yesterday video was at 4.8k views. So from yesterday to today, let's see how many views we got. 4.8 to 6.6. You know? So it's not, if it was shadow banned, you wouldn't have that growth. Impossible to get that growth. I get these views every single day, but you're posting reels, you're not, I mean, you're posting shorts, you're not posting long form content, I think. Your videos should have 50, 60, because it's a niche channel, man. I'm not selling dreams. You have no idea. I'm the one who've had to grind hard. People always say this to me, and people don't understand that if I want that type of views, I have to just do everything fake. You have to be a fake person online. Fake profits, fake lifestyle, everything has to be bullshit. When you say real value that actually helps people, people don't want to watch that because it's reality. But I don't want to change that, you know? Like, I want to be the person who puts out as much good value as I can. You know, people just want to see, this strategy made me 100k, and if I title that and make a demo account and have the demo account with a broker that I'm offshore broker that I'm affiliated to, say it's a real account, and show that I make 100k, right? And you can see my audience is not materialistic. Literally, my one materialistic video of me buying a car doesn't do well. It's not a highly viewed videos. So that's the difference. But I've stuck with it, I've stuck through it, and that's why I always ask for you guys' support. Because I really feel like we can get the stream up to this, but it's just lack of support. The algorithm loves interaction. It loves people watching. It wants to see that type of stuff. In the next video, make 200,000 in 5 minutes and watch the views. It won't work because the audience I've built is super good now, you know, like after this many years. Like I challenge anyone, I challenge everyone to try and make a YouTube channel with legit content, even flexing content. There's so much of it now. It's super hard in this modern day and age. Let me ask you, Luxy Life, what is your channel about? I'm guessing it's either about memes, football, sports, or some sort of news. Football, there you go. I mean, it's super easy, man. Super easy. After this little 5-minute pause, would you consider a buy above the 5 closing above? No. You're already in that 1-minute trade. You don't take a trade later. Unless you want to risk half of those profits to try get a little bit more of a squeeze. Football has a huge audience. You can't even compare, man. You can't compare the audience. And are you making videos? Let's see. We'll have a look at your channel, actually. Bro, you're such a bullshitter. Your videos get 200 views. What are you telling me 50, 60k? Bro, hello. Don't dig yourself 80 views, 97 views. You would just... Come on, man. Shorts are different, bro. Shorts are different, bro. This is what's hard to get. You can't compare shorts, man. I have 2.1 million views on my Instagram reels from before. 1.1 million views. Shorts you can't compare, man. Shorts, yeah, shorts are easy to get these type of views because that's what people scroll. But these, you're comparing shorts to this, man. You know? I don't upload long. They take a lot of time to create. Yeah, but that's what's hard to get views, right? That's the real hard thing to get views. So you can't compare my channel views to shorts, man. Shorts is completely different. I post valuable content on my shorts, but you know, I get 10k. You can go see my shorts. Like, I post a few shorts, but they're just recycled content. But some of the shorts, they of course do way better, you know. Especially back when this type of content was being favored, the AI voice content. It was doing super well, the AI voice content. But these shorts work better on Instagram for me, these one stuff. But it's not crazy views. But for trading, 52k is very good for trading. Remember, it's a very small niche. It's not a football, right? 12k, 1.2 million is very good. 24k's, 94k, 16k. But you know, 1.2 million is very, very good for a short. 71k is good for a short. 37k. So yeah. What's this? On GU? Alright, alright. Nice one on GU. Moving well. Let's see how your GU is going. Bottom wick being made now. 15-minute candle hasn't yet tapped this area. Hopefully it can push through it. Let's have a look at what gold development has been made. It's back to the lows here. Let's see what DAX development has been made. They have been sold a dream of 1 to 3 RR by those gurus online and don't see a genuine side. But 1 to 3 RR can be genuine. The problem is that most people make it seem like 1 to 3 RR comes every single day. Of course, you could show about it, you know. I remember you talking about getting a large account to start risking bigger. Did you go with it? It's not going with it. You have to get the allocation for it. You have to speak to investors, get the licensing, get the DFSA registration, be registered as a financial money manager and all of that stuff, man. You know, so it's a little bit complex and probably you get that by next year. And if I do that, I really need to focus on my trade. I can't have any distractions. So depending on how much capital I get allocated, I will probably stop streaming when that happens. Because it will just be Zoom too? No, because no one really gives me any headache on Zoom. Like I've never seen, thankfully I've never seen anyone on Zoom like absolutely trip out or complain or something. If anything happens, people understand that this is a game. Real trading involves losses and we win and lose. It's part of the game, and when you accept that, you start to, you know. We have one person that does. How is my camera die? It's just impossible for this camera to break like this. I just don't understand. There we go. Everything's now off. Great. Probably because I'm streaming an NY session as well. I need to be fixing how it works. Straight getting bullied. But you know, if it's not too much capital, then it's okay, you know. A forex trader in my country got $1 million profit from a trade. He got euphoric and started breaking things. That's cool. If it's real, congrats to him. $1 million ain't no joke. Good amount of money from a trade. I doubt a broker pays that out straight though. If I made $1 million on my broker right now, they won't pay out $1 million. Unless I had like a $5 million account, right? Gold went back to B, it did. But you know what we can do is we can take setup 2, right? How do you consider that structure is shifting from trending market to consolidation in higher time frame? Look at 4-hour and daily. On gold, daily is clear consolidation. That's why the market's been so boring, man. The only asset that we've had moving nicely has been US 30, because US 30 is not in a consolidation. US 30 Nasdaq, we've been in a nice uptrend here, but everything else, DAX, higher time frame consolidation. Gold, massive. This is one of the biggest higher time frame consolidations we've ever had. GJ, don't get me started. Just absolute bullshit on GJ for the longest time. UJ not been bad, but look, we're starting to get messy these days, right? We're starting to get messy. The guys have been trading GU. GU is not in a big higher time frame consolidation. We're doing a little bit better. So it's just basically the cycle of my pairs, which is why I added UJ. But guess what happened? This was UJ before I added it, moving, right? You can see April, May, June, moving up. And then I added it here. Look what happened, man. I mean, shit. That's okay. Luckily, we have both and we're still surviving. London is still giving trades here and there. You'll see, guys. Hopefully, quarter 4 will be good. And then, of course, we have the whole years ahead of us. That no bottom wick on gold was a shame. Yeah, it was the one. It was the one. I think London today is cooked. Not yet, man. We could form setup 2 on gold back up. There's still some options on London session here. Why do people sell a course and start YouTube if they're making decent money from trading income? Some of them don't make money from trading income, so understand that. Their income is selling a course, selling signals, especially the signal providers. They should not be needing to sell it. So they just make money from selling courses. But someone like me in my scenario, it's an extra income and I enjoy having a community. I would never say no to more money. I be paid for my time on YouTube. I get to help people put out a message that I've always wanted to put out. Remember, I started YouTube to just document my journey and I was also bored. It's a very lonely journey, so I started making videos about concepts to help me understand it, to also document it, and you know, I had advice that building a personal brand is going to be important no matter what. So I said, okay, let me just try build a personal brand. You have to remember, this is my second channel. I have a channel with videos about, I think, 200 videos back to back. I used to post every single day on that channel. I only used to get like 20-30 views. This is my second channel. So let's see if USD JPY is waking up. It's waking up to downside, but this is scary, man. Not even one candle bullish. Do we have 5-minute structures? Yeah, we need to see a change of structure on 5 plus a bullish candle. I mean, after tapping twice, same support resistance, can we consolidate consolidation and stop taking breakouts? No, because the time it closed above would be doing something different. And that's what would be exciting. Anyways, let's put a quiz here on the charts here. We only have 300 viewers today. We're not many people showing up, unfortunately. I feel like my New York streams are making my algorithm worse, if anything. Believe it or not. But let's put a quiz for today's quiz. Are you ready, guys, for today's quiz? So let me think of the question. Let me think of what do I want to quiz you guys on today. Yeah. We consider it. What do we consider it? The last one is, where's my drawings? Oh. All right, I put the question up. So the question of today is, if a wick crosses through a level of support or resistance 2 times, what, I spelled what wrong, but I'm not going to change it. What do we consider the level? Do we consider it invalid? So it invalidates the level, we can just trade through it. Is it a level, doesn't change anything? Or can we trade through it and use it as watch? Right? So which one? So cast your votes. That is the quiz of today. Bro, I don't understand people who say, why do you start selling course, start YouTube, start Signal, lol, who hates extra income, and then more money you get, you can build your name to which selling courses and stuff. Yeah, as long as you're legit, right? As long as you're good at what you do, there's no harm in that. Someone has to give out information, and you have to learn information from somewhere. But the problem is a lot of people giving the information don't know what they're doing. So as long as you know what you're doing, it's fair. Any message, final thoughts, or even mantra on how to become 8-figure trader? The trading capital is not the problem. The skill is the problem. So you have to you start with 9 figures. And then you lose, right? So yeah, it's not, the problem is, first of all, plan how you're going to get 8 figures and then build the statistics to acquire that income. It's not easy to acquire 8 figures of income, of trading capital. You need to make sure you have fully third-party tested, verified results over, I would probably say you need 3 years of results, right? You need 3 years of results validated, and not the type of results where you're risking 3-4% of your account. You have to open a separate account and just be exactly the way you would trade that account. So very strict risk. Not like every year you're increasing risk. No, it has to be a separate account that just stays on one consistent risk so that they can see the drawdown. Because let's say my account, right, which is why I had to start something different. My account, 1 year I was risking 1% of the account. The next year I'm risking 3% of the account. Obviously, when I take a losing streak with 3% of the account, it's bigger percentage wise. So on an average, it looks like my drawdown is bigger. It's not bigger. It's because I increase risk because I want to make more money. Right? But when they're looking at that as stats and analytic, whatever that spelling is, it's completely wrong, dyslexia. But they're looking at it at what? They're looking at it as too volatile. Too volatile. I think you should first aim for 6 figures to mid 6 figures, mid 6 figures to 7 figures. All right, let's see what we're going on DAX here. We have the open here in 10 minutes. You know, open can bring some volume. We've started to form into a range here. So what's our plan in this range? That's what we need to be thinking next. 15-minute candle closing above here. I kind of want it above here, right? This is the reason I asked the question. So this level here, we have 2 wicks, 2 wicks, right? So what do we do with this level? Do we keep it, or do we try to trade through it, or is it just invalid now and we can trade through it completely? So that's why the question was there. Let's see if USD JPY still, wow. What do we call this? The pyramid setup? I mean, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. That's insane. No 15-minute break. Guys, we can smash that like button. We have 400 people watching. Yeah, goal is to get back to 600 viewers. 600 viewers, big giveaway. Can you tell me about 5-minute pullback? What do we need to wait for? Watch on YouTube this 5-minute entry here and watch the pullback entry strategy. It is this one right here. The Illuminati setup. Yeah, that's a good one. Watch these two videos. Now we have a bit of a sequence, huh? But you see, I kept the thumbnail pretty much the same. So at least it would look not bad. Back in the day, you guys, you know, we used to have almost 900 viewers on stream. Those days were hype as hell, man. Let's go see a stream with 900 viewers. This was a stream with 900 viewers here. See, chat was running. That's what was nice. So many good questions, quality questions. That's the one thing I miss is when we, you know, when chat running. I enjoy chat to run because, you know, you get a lot of good questions and stuff like that. Did I take any trade this day? No. See, even back then, guys, not every day was a trading day. And even back then, my win rate was only 76%. $400 from 100K. Yeah, we're not far off, guys. We're not far off. 100K coming soon. Please buy or sell gold. Oh, you can't miss those, right? Those were funny as hell. What makes you a profitable trader? I do the same shit every single day. In and out. No excuses. Consistency, man. Buy or sell quality chat? No. Not quality chat. I'll tell you one thing though. I used to have more people watching stream, but the people who show up till today are the people who really want to get it, and it's the one who the reason why I still show up till today. That is the reason why, because these guys, it doesn't make a difference for me. Like, I don't mind, you know, but these are like, that's the real OGs and the people who want to be here. So they matter more than me than just numbers on a screen, because it's just numbers on the screen. Having more people watch my stream doesn't really change much. It just changes the vibe sometimes, which is nice. All right, can we get something here for London? Is London going to cook for us? We shall see in today's episode. By the way, guys, if you're subscribed to the Way On channel, apparently today on Way On, they are going to be launching my documentary. I'm not sure if you saw on my Instagram story yesterday. I posted on my Instagram story. We can see here yesterday's Instagram story. Make sure to check out my Instagram story. So we'll see this documentary come out. The production quality looks great. Bro, you didn't told about 5-minute pullback in the video? Just apply it from 15. Look, if you want more information about 5-minute pullbacks and stuff like that, that type of videos are advanced videos. They are in the exclusive group. You have to be part of that to get that stuff, because on YouTube, it's not what people want to see. You understand? And that's just me being honest. You can see this. Let me show you. The easiest scalping strategy for beginners. 6.6K. Let me put an advanced topic. NY open breakout strategy. This is more advanced. 3.6. You see? Stop loss placement strategy, advanced concept, 3.9. So it's not what people want to see, and I'm going to post what people want to see. And then for the people who actually want to take it a step further past YouTube, they know where to go. And that's it. Guys, be careful. That pump on Friday triggered a lot of ranging price actions. I appreciate the comment, and we can fucking see it. We can see. Make sure to answer the quiz of today. So far the stats on the quiz of the day is most people are voting trade through it and use it as watch. Second place is it's valid, does not change anything. And then last place is it's invalid, that the wicks invalidate the level. So that's what people are saying so far. Range, huh? Range on DAX. Range market, thank you very much. It's very kind of you, market, today to range. Thoroughly enjoying it. Harry, these days the session bias becomes hard because gold has ranges, so can you give me a tip? You need to learn how to trade a range, man. Same way I traded the range yesterday. I need to post up that trade actually. Let's post it now, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Let's go here, Tradesharpe, Harry trades, NY session, gold, yes. How much was that? Plus 27 pips. Let's take the screenshot. We'll copy these screenshots. This was the before plan. Copy image. Let's paste this. This was the before plan. This was the after result. Because you guys have been saying, oh, you stopped posting here, so I'm gonna continue to post so you guys can have it as a reference. There we go. Can have that as a reference. Because last time I posted in here has been a while, guys. Actually, no, it hasn't been a while. When's the last time I posted? Last time I posted was a couple of days ago. Come on, I have not been that bad. You guys been making it seem like I never post in there. Harry, question. I've been on a losing streak these past few days. I keep missing the trades for little confirmations. Then when I get the confirmation, I take it it's a loss. What should I do? Need to be more aggressive? Yes. I need to see the trades because maybe I'll tell you one thing. When you miss the confirmations, you're more than likely thinking that you're taking a good trade with confirmation, but it's actually a worse trade because what you're doing is like you see the trade play out. You wait for another option, but that option is too late in the move. That option is in a different area. And you're starting to, so even though you think you have better confirmation, you've missed the move of the session. That's why you're losing. So whenever someone goes through that, I need to see your trades. I need you to send me your trades, which obviously I'm not going to do for everyone. And that costs me my time and stuff like that. But that's the way you get away from it. The second thing I've been doing is I've just been more on the back end. If I'm not seeing a trade push, I just get out break even. Like yesterday on gold, I got out break even. Not gold, sorry. US 30. I had to hold basically full drawdown. I was about 2 points from stop loss. Very sweaty position. Almost lost that position, then it came back to entry, then went back in drawdown, then came back to entry. Shit, man. Totally boring. Alright, London Open has arrived. So gold here closing above this support here. DAX is dumping down for London Open. We do have some clean ranges below here, which is our 5-minute support. Start to clean some of this area here. Too many lines. Don't like it when there's too many lines. So below here is clean. So let's see if we want to have volume today and continue down below here. We can look for sells. If not, if we get stuck back in the range, that's it. We also have a potential wick fill forming here at the moment. 30-minute close bearish here. How did the 1 hour do? 1 hour candle close bearish here. We're at 1 hour support here. That's not good. We need to keep that in mind. See where that is on the 5-minute time frame. Basically there. We could take a tight trade down to there. Let's see. Because this is how DAX has been, quite impulsive. If volume comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. So we have to see how it wants to close and stuff like that. If it just comes back into the range, then that's it. Like right now, I wanted the previous 15 to have a bit of wick on 945 candle, but it didn't. It went straight down. What pair, man? Because there's no setup. If there was a setup, I would have said, and that's my point. Maybe you're picking bad setups. Ah man, it's flipped here, huh? I was hoping for the sells. We don't have cleaner buying ranges. Maybe there's a tight one above here to get to that 15. Anyways, we're going to end the quiz here. So the answer to the quiz. A was it invalidates the level, we push through it. B is it's valid, does not change anything. And C is it pushes, we can trade through it and use it as a watch. So we're going to end the poll here. 41% of you voted for trade through it and use it as a watch. That is correct. That is correct. So whenever we wick towards a level, we can look to fill that wick, but it doesn't invalidate that level. That level is still there. But since we've gone through it, we can now expect price, hopefully, to push through it now. We can use it as just a watch level instead of a, hey, that's a full resistance. We have not seen price react there in the past. We don't know if it's going to be a full rejection or not. Whereas when we've had wicks cross through it, we can see that hey, price has crossed through it. It's not had any issues. That's why it's crossed through it. So let's try trade through it, but not at it. You see? So good job everyone for putting in your votes. Hopefully you learned something. Why not take gold setup number 2? It's right at support here, man. No top wicks as well. No range here. If you take it on 30-minute, your stop loss is 50 pips. Your target here is 14 pips. If you trade like that, negative risk to reward, it's valid, but I don't trade negative risk to reward. Well, I try. I do sometimes have to close negative, but I'm not going to risk 50 pips for a 16 pip target. I mean, gold is not showing us strength today that it wants to push through the floor. It could do, but if it does, then I can just catch the setup one sells if that's going to happen. DAX is seeming to range at the moment here, full ranging. Little more ranging market, little more. You're being too kind still, bro. Being too generous, little. Full! Full! Even yesterday NY, man. Look at, did you see how dirty US 30 price action was yesterday NY? Oh, shit. How are you supposed to make money in that? Not until at 11:45 my time. Almost 12 a.m. That is where it finally woke up, gave you setup one rocket. So I'm very happy with the management yesterday. If I didn't manage like that, I'm totally cooked here. Totally stuck in a position like this. Cry myself, man. Just. How 4 setup 5 today or yesterday? Yeah, just this one here. It was pretty nice, yes. As a swing, yes. That was the whole reason I was so set on the buys yesterday. If you looked at me taking the position, I was so confident. I was just like, leave it. US 30 likes to protect structure. Leave it. I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger on any US 30 setups. I pulled the trigger on a US 30 setup, went into profit. I went 1 pip from stop loss yesterday. All live, you guys can see it. That's what's nice. Now I have recordings to show you guys. I guess that's what's a cool thing as well. I could start recording my other sessions, but check this out. Was this when I got triggered or this when I'm back in profit? No, this is when I'm back in profit, but literally I was 1 pip from stop loss. Just unlucky you got slipped. Would have been quick. Yeah, I had this conversation with someone in the public group actually. I was saying here, he was saying like I saw the slippage in NY session. One reason I'm hesitant on futures, people are hyping it up. I said 100%. I just want to bring light to that. Futures is so overhyped on the internet, making it like pure executions, no spread, simply not true. And I'm showing that live, right? You guys can see how much people are making fun of, bro, stop trading CFDs, get off CFDs. When in reality, futures is slipping, man. Look at this. Where's my entry? We can watch me get triggered. Look at that, see? And this was market execution. Look where price is right now. Then I pressed it literally how many seconds before, man? Triggered there, put my stop loss there, and then I had to hold a sweat. I was considering closing it here, and I said, let me check 1 minute. By the time I check 1 minute, we're back in drawdown. So now I said, okay, if this 1 minute structure holds, we're fine. If this flips, I have to hold drawdown. Flipped. I knew I was in for a long trade here. Look how close to stop loss, guys. Look how close to stop loss. Just hoping for it to respect structure, respected structure. Went back up, came in drawdown, went back in profit. And then I managed on 1 minute. Just had no volume to continue. I was hoping for a straight blast after that liquidity grab. And you can see. So then I managed at break even, made $7. Very rich now with $7. Future slips all the time with market and stop orders. Yeah, I know. It's so overhyped. You took this. I don't agree with this, man. This is a silly trade. Long term, you're going to lose a lot of money on this trade. We had a breakout. We had a break of structure back above the range. Price broke out. It retested, closed back above the range. 5 minute structure still bullish at that time. You're trying to take a buy above the range here. all of that, and then you're taking a confirmation, not even break of low, you're taking it just getting a bit lucky. You know, you're taking it without confirmations that will sustain you long term. Because if this wanted to start to bounce out of here, it would have flipped and gone. How can you differentiate when this is valid and when this is not valid? Right? That's what you have to improve on. How can you make this valid and make it invalid? What's going to invalidate a trade like this? Because I'm giving you all the parts that are making it invalid. So how are you going to differentiate between those two? It did work out, of course, but not every trade that works out is a good win. Not every loss that you take is a mistake. Remember that, guys. I'm going to repeat that. Not every win you take is a good win. Not every loss you take is a mistake, right? Is your N1 stream a regular thing or just temporary? For now, I'm doing it temporary. I'm not seeing much interaction in New York stream. Not too many people are interested. But I want to do it as kind of like to have done it before and to kind of show people me streaming NY. I mean, the nice thing with NY is I'm basically... Every single day I've streamed NY, I've taken a position. So people just get to see more activity. But it hasn't changed much. Anyways, I'm sorry guys, but the market is just ranging here. So I'm just going to hop off, man. I'm going to hop off and see you guys. Actually, wait. Now I'm not going to hop off because now we're trying to move on. I'm going to wait for this close here. If this moves, okay, I'm happy. If it not, then I'm going to hop off because as soon as I say that, I got scared. So now we might be okay. We might be okay. Would I take this wick fill here through the 1 hour support, through everything? I'm not sure. Stop loss is a big problem here. For above the 4 hour support is 23 points, not that bad. Let's just stick around a little bit more. Aggressive management trade. We have to see where this closes. Too hard at the moment. I was looking for a wick fill, that's invalid now. I'm kind of hoping the next candle closes below the 5-minute support. We just take a simple trade. UJ, if 15 closes above daily or next bearish, then one above for better stops. Yeah, that would be perfect if we got that. I'm also looking on UJ for 30-minute closing bullish would be nice as well. We just want to get back out the range. Do we have bottom wicks on brokers or no? We don't. So we need that structure to trust no bottom wick. 1 hour candle will not have a bottom wick as well. So we need some sort of structure because we have this now 5-minute thunder that came, which is nice. So let's see how it forms. 30-minute close would be great here. Let's see what DAX is doing. Alright, it closed above everything. Closed above the previous support here. Closed above the 1 hour. So we have to wait for next candle. We'll see how this next candle comes here on DAX. Gold is looking nice too on futures. I think, yeah, it closed below on futures. That's what would be making it look nice. This is delayed, so I assumed it closed below. But people are not marking on futures this previous 4-hour level, man. You need to mark this previous 4-hour, I can't speak, hour level. Just asking to learn, gold finished under the last support level. Shouldn't you go short? Check the previous 4-hour level. Make sure you have the previous 4-hour level. Right, we might actually do it here on DEX. Bram, what did you do? Hopefully, maybe it will be okay. Let's see if she's nice to us today. We have a good 1-minute structure as well. A minute and a bit. 22, 4, 26. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh. What? Last 20 seconds? Well, I was hoping to get in from up here so I didn't have to worry about it. That was the goal. We'll put it in there. There's only one way we enter here, on the top wick. We enter on the top wick. It's already at my break-even point. This was my break-even point here. And how can I enter this without 15 close below, 1 hour didn't close below, 1 hour closed above, 30-minute closed above, 15-minute closed above here, 15 is above resistance here, 5-minute, 1 minute no entries here, closed above this support here on 1 minute. Yeah, there's nothing you can do here, boys. Your face is dark? Yeah, camera ran out of charge, streaming 2 sessions. 30-second chart will do, it seems like it. The point is you wait the last 10 seconds. DAX has been doing that for days now. Only entry is impulse. The problem is you take the impulsive entry, you lose, right? How do you choose which support to go on? Because then you would have done the impulsive entry here. Then you got stopped out. Then you would have done it. Which one do you do it, you know? Which one do you do it? So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off now. That was my last plan. Was to take the DAX sells here to the range low. It was a nice plan here. We can see it filled my range perfectly, but just didn't give me an entry. Market's been very impulsive like that. Maybe off stream I take some more aggressive entries below the lows here if it comes. We have big range, depends on volume, some sort of 1 minute strat. But I'm not gonna hop around and just wait for that. I'm just gonna chill with the guys in exclusive. USD JPY might set up here as well. We'll see how the 30-minute candle closes. That's what I'm gonna wait for, a 30-minute candle close. I don't like the way the 15 is not creating structure. That's unhealthy. We want to see a 15 candle close bearish and then the next one close above. And that's it. So hopefully catch you guys in New York session. If you're free, show up, pull up, and we'll pick it up from later on today. Hopefully we get a nice trade during New York session. Like yesterday, we can hopefully finish the week strong here and finish the end of the month strong. Current stats for the week is London session. We have one win here in London session, and we have, actually no, I think that was last week, the 21st. Let me check. Yeah, that was last week. So only one New York trade this week, and then I have one break even as well, and that's about it. So nothing much. Appreciate you all. Hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Much love and peace. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.